Hello students, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, our topic is osmosis. Osmosis is a special kind of diffusion which involves the movement of water molecule through a selective permeable membrane from a region of its high concentration to the region of its low concentration. Is it clear? It is actually because of the difference in the concentration of the substance which is dissolved in it. Substance dissolve by forming intermolecular bonds with water. And what happens when these solute particles, they are dissolved in water, then the water molecule is making bonds with them. And these bonds restrict the movement of water. So regions which are with high solute concentration, please focus, the region with high solute concentration will have low concentration of water molecules free to move. Because imagine this is one solute around which, let us assume, 4 water molecules are attached to it with the intermolecular bonds. So now these 4 water molecules, they are not able to move. Because of the intermolecular bonds, they are not able to move. So region with high solute concentration will have low concentration of water free to move. As a result, what will happen? The region where the solute concentration is low, their water will be more free. So movement of water will be occurring from the region of low solute concentration to the region with high solute concentration. Is it clear? Let us understand more in detail. See here, this is the one demonstration given to explain you osmosis. This is an apparatus known as U-tube. You can see here there is low concentration of solute. Clear? And here is high concentration of solute. This is semi-permeable membrane. This is semi-permeable membrane. You can see it. Clear? Semi-permeable membrane. I'll just rub it. You please check it once again. Now, if you see here, water molecules are actually more free. On this side, water molecules are more free to move as compared to the opposite side where water molecules are clustering around the solute. You can see this is a water molecule. Please check the diagram carefully. I'll just highlight it. See, this is water molecule. Okay. They are clustering around the solute, and as a result, their movement is restricted. And here these water molecules are more free, so water movement is going on in both the direction. See, analyze the arrow carefully. Water movement is occurring in both the direction. From here, whatever are free is coming this side and here. But net movement is more from the this side to this side. Is it clear? Means net movement is more from the low concentration of solute to the high concentration of solute. And this net movement of water molecule is actually known as osmosis. Now, because of this continuously water is going, so this side of the level means the side where the solute concentration of was high, there the solution is labeled is increased. I hope so by this experiment you are able to understand how the osmosis is because of the difference in the solute concentration. Water will move from its high concentration to its low concentration. Is it clear? Please focus it. Water will move from its high to its low concentration. Now see next. If suppose you just imagine this is pure water. Okay. And this is a water plus solute. So obviously pure water is here. The water net movement will be in this direction. And you does not want the water level to rise. So you are applying a pressure to resist upward movement. The pressure which you have to apply to prevent the level from rising up, that pressure is known as osmotic pressure. The osmotic pressure is actually a pressure which is exerted on the side where there is high concentration of solute to prevent the movement of water into it. Is it clear? You can see we are trying to prevent the movement of water into it. So this pressure which we are applying, that is known as osmotic pressure. So simple logic is a solution with high solute concentration will have low water concentration, and but because there is high solute concentration, they will have high osmotic pressure. Please remember, solute concentration is high. If solute concentration is high, osmotic pressure will also be high, but concentration of water will be low. I hope so this much you are easily getting it. Next. See, these are the aquaporins. These are the proteins which forms a channel through which water molecule can pass. Understand it. Why? Because these aquaporins are made in the collecting duct. In our kidney collecting duct, they are made. So, water itself is hydrophilic, but because it is small in size, it is able to slip. The water is able to move in and out of the cell freely. Okay. Osmosis can happen if all the cells, because water molecules are hydrophilic and they are small enough to fill the gap of the phospholipid bilayer. So they are able to pass because osmosis will be seen in all types of cell, and you will see it is easily able to occur through the phospholipid bilayer, which is generally we say it is non-polar and hydrophobic. But water is able to slip. Some cell will have water channel, and that is known as aquaporin. Analyze the diagram please carefully, which increases the membrane permeability. You will find them generally in the kidney cells in human. You will find them in the root hair cells in the plants. And if you see the diagram carefully, at this narrow point, where the point is narrow, analyze the diagram, come here to the diagram area, you are finding that point is actually made by the positive charged amino acid. At its narrowest point, the channel is only slightly wider than the water molecule, which therefore pass through in a single file, means in a single line. And positive charge prevent proton from passing through, so that only water can pass and proton cannot pass, though proton is small in size than water, but then also proton cannot pass. These are the channel proteins for water movement only. Now see the response of first of all understand types of solutions. Let us assume this is a condition inside the cell and this is outside the cell. So you are finding outside the cell concentration of solute is high. If concentration of solute is high, you will say it is hypertonic. Tonicity means solute concentration. If solute concentration is high, you will say hypertonic. If solute concentration is low, you will say hypotonic. If solute concentration is equal, you will say isotonic. Now let us assume you are keeping a cell in hypertonic condition. Means cell is kept in hypertonic condition. Then what is the condition? See here. If you are keeping an animal cell in hypertonic condition, cell will lose water and cell will go for shrinking. But if you keep a plant cell in hypertonic condition, obviously water will go out, but we will say plant cell is getting plasmolized. Difference is why? Because animal cells don't have cell wall, but plant cells have cell wall. Please understand this concept carefully. In case of the hypotonic condition, if you see the animal cell will be, because of the entry of water, the cell will go for lysis. But plant cell will become turgid, and it is normal for the plant cell. Means plant cell will be healthy if they are kept in hypotonic conditions, so that water enters and the cell becomes turgid. And turgid cell is good for the plant cell. Now for the animal cell, if we see, good condition is isotonic condition. In isotonic condition, we find animal cells are normal. Once again, I'm focusing, please focus once again. For plant cell, turgid condition is normal and it is seen in hypotonic condition for plant cell. But for animal cell, normal condition is seen in isotonic solution. But plant cell in isotonic conditions will be called as flaccid. They are not called as normal. So I hope so in this video you are able to understand what is osmosis. Let me wind up once again. It is a type of a diffusion in which water molecule moves from their high concentration to they are low concentration. Means, let us assume two beakers. If one beaker has solute, another beaker has also solute. Beaker with less solute, where solute is less, their water concentration will be high to move freely. So water will move from low concentration of solute to high concentration of solute. Or you can say water will move from its high concentration to its low concentration. So it is a special type of diffusion in which water will move through semi-permeable membrane along the gradient. And response of the water movement depending upon the solution in which the cell is kept. If it is hypertonic condition, water will come out of the cell. In hypotonic condition, water will enter inside the cell. And it all depend upon which type of cell you are keeping. If you are keeping animal cell, you will find for animal cell isotonic condition is best. Hyper and hypo is not good. In hyper they will burst, sorry, hyper they will go for shrinking, and in hypo they will go for bursting. But for plant cell, hypotonic condition is best, and isotonic is not good, they will become flaccid, and hypertonic condition will lead to plasmolysis. So I hope so this video might be helpful for you. Thanks for watching.